Good morning. So, as you can understand, I'm in Moscow and I started working on my paintings. And this is what the video is about. I've been using this new method, new style I'm trying out. I write all my thoughts about the painting right on the canvas. I'm writing down the inner dialogue of characters. I'm writing down some ideas to not forget what was supposed to be there, like describing visuals, because if I describe it as I did before in my sketchbook, I will later struggle to find it. I'll struggle to have the whole picture in my head. And here, if I do it right on a canvas, I think it works. I think it works so well. And for you, for my YouTube followers, I'll tell a secret that other people, like in my Instagram, won't know. On this canvas, I'm talking about people participating in this his story in the third character, third face. How's it called? Third person. So I'm telling she, her, he, his, but in reality it wouldn't be she, her. It would be I. Secret only I and you know. Thank God my YouTube channel now is very small. I wanted to say that even drawing about it, even when I draw and I say and talk about it in third person, I still feel super shameful, super embarrassed. And now, when you're also going to know that it's not about her, it's about me, it's getting even sadder. But okay, I'm going for the most honest, most raw, most I think I'm doing a good job in because in previous videos I was talking about how I want to make more raw, more honest art, more unfiltered. That I know that I have this in me, this desire to do something even more unhinged, even more straightforward. And here I'm doing this, so I'm doing what I thought I'm going to do. That's good. That's plus 5. That's 1 point. 1 point for me. I remember what was it that I wanted to say. So when I published those paintings in my stories, a girl around my age, I think, she texted me, "Why am I getting aroused from these pictures?" You should ask that question to a therapist who work with your trauma. But that's not the end of the world. Obviously, no judgment of this girl. Okay. Next, I published this dialogue with this girl on my stories, and a woman, a mother of 3 babies, texted saying that, well, yeah, obviously this is a very erotic picture. I don't think I don't think this is a very erotic picture. I don't think it can be put into this category. And while the first message, I wonder if you can hear those little rock candy exploding in my mouth. So anyway, towards the first message, okay, I understand. It's like a common fetish, especially for people who've been through trauma. Like, okay, but saying that, yeah, it's a very erotic picture. It's not. I mean, if you see, everything can be considered erotic if you think like it, but not all the things are. And some of them, if you judge them by this category, it says weird thing about you. I got a little mad. I didn't even reply to the second woman because, like, bro, I think it's pretty weird. Okay, not even mad. I got to be disappointed and sad. Wait, sorry. Here I'm still sticking to the idea of writing something on painting, and even more I'm sticking to the same concept as before, but later I will switch it all. On in more than a week, like 9 days, I have an appointment with a psychotherapist who is in the hypno stuff. My friend said a lot of good. Had left a really positive review about this woman, so I'm going there. And I'm still not taking my meds, even though I got. No, okay, I decided I will go out and buy them today because I feel really bad, and hoping that the therapy will help me so soon. It won't. And if we're talking about money, one appointment with a therapist is worth more than 2 months of medication. Not pleasant at all. Not pleasant at all. So I don't know. It's been like almost 2 weeks since I got out from meds. Since I got off my meds, I feel bad, and not only I feel bad, I really have like all my bad memories come back. This is the worst part. Like feeling a bit sad, it's okay, but having memories, having PTSD flashbacks that are like in very punching you in very unexpected moments. This is what makes life miserable and unbearable. So yeah, I'll probably go back to them. I don't know. So hard to decide. I wish to don't decide anything in this life. But okay. The only good thing is that since I'm off meds, I'm more sensitive, more vulnerable. Maybe that will help me create art because I can sense it better now. But if I if I come Kemes, how you pronounce it, I don't know. If I unalive myself, I won't create any art at all. So sometimes you gotta choose. I also remembered a funny story how many years ago, when I only started taking medication, I suddenly ran out of medication and I didn't have prescription. It was outdated or something like this, and doctor wasn't available for consultation. And I had a friend of a friend of a friend who was drug dealing, and he promised that he could find the pills, and he did. So it was my first and the last communication with drug dealers. I remember I lived with my boyfriend that time, and I mean, he could have also probably get those medications. He was so against them that he didn't offer me his help, so I did everything myself. But now, I think it was a rather weird situation. Okay, thanks God, medication was legit, and I'm okay, still okay. Still on the same medication many years later, though. No, guys, it's much worse. One therapy session will cost me like 6 months, not almost two, like 6 months of medication. Can life be a little bit easier for me, please? A bit. Why is it so fucking? Okay, uh no, I can't understand. I don't want to even say anything. I'm just. Okay, I still have some time to think about attending the therapy session, but now comparing the price, no. Mm. Like, I don't even really believe in therapy working for me. I mean, I suppose, but it will work if you do this periodically, and now I cannot be sure that I know I can't give myself stability in attending therapy for a long time. So maybe not the best decision. No, but that's crazy comparison. Now that I compare it, and it's almost 6 months of medication. Oh fuck it. The therapist is like average price for in Moscow. It's not crazy. It's not crazy overpriced or anything. It's like average price. No, I mean of course I can afford it, but I can. It would be good if I could, settle those money for therapy and keep them in place, and like know that whatever happens, I will still have the money to get from for it. So I would be calm. No, okay, I don't like this. I don't want to go therapy. I want to do nothing about it. I'll just struggle. I just suffer. I'll make it my personality.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind and we're doing completely different shit. So everything behind me, à la poubelle. So everything behind me, à la poubelle. We're doing something else. We're definitely not doing simply one person, and we're not repeating, because this is almost exactly what I'm doing on those 4 little ones. So we're changing that. Well, and how we do it? We do this with Posca markers, and probably with oil pastel as well.
I'm going to read what I have written about the painting, the previous one, the ones that are 4 pieces, that now in the right lower angle. So, as you can see, I try to be even bolder here, even more honest and straightforward, really running towards this unsettling feeling, looking my fear straight into his eyes, into his small, ugly eyes. So this piece is very outrageous and raw, even rawer than before. Here I'm hiding things under a veil much less. Here I'm standing with straight back and telling everything how it is. Decided to use text here to express inner monologue of victims and how they sound, not only showing things visually from afar. So this is it. See you next week. Okay, much earlier. See you soon. Love you all, my dearest peaches. Bye bye. Also, if you'd like to see daily update on my art, you should follow me on Instagram where I post stories every day. The link will be in the description.